Alright, in this RV short, I'm going to go over a few things. If you're storing your camper outside, like I am, and you're having pretty extreme weather, like I say, in the northern climate, it's probably more so than where we're at. I'm in Kentucky, but we've had probably, I don't know, 3 to 6 inches of snow over the last 2 weeks. No solar, because it's all covered with snow, and we've had some ice as well. We've had temperatures down to as low as 7 degrees. So some of these things I noticed and I wanted to check on them. And what I normally do is to check the battery. It normally keeps trickle charged with that solar panel, but it's covered right now. So I tried using my app, and I'll show you what happened with that. Camper to see where the battery charge is by using my GoPower app. And what happens now is I get this right here. It's like a red thing here. I don't know if you can see that, but it says it's not reading, so I'm kind of curious about what's going on. I do have the battery. See, it says connection failure, so I'm concerned that my batteries are either low, or maybe I'm just not getting a reading on that because my solar panels are completely covered with snow. So I'm going to take a broom and go up and wipe that solar panel down and see if that will give me a reading, because I don't want my batteries to go completely flat. And if I don't get any sun in the next day or two, they're gone flat, I need to plug it in and let it trickle charge up. Well, as you can see, probably had almost 6 inches. I had a layer of snow, a layer of ice, another layer of snow on top. I can barely see my solar panel, so I'm not sure this is even going to help, because I can't bust through this without doing damage to the solar panel. So hopefully it just we'll get the sun pop out next day or two, and that'll thaw that out and start running a trickle charge on my battery again. But we're gonna have to go in and check to see if my batteries are low. If they are, I'm gonna plug in the camper. Another thing I'm kind of worried about is I winterized my camper, and I looked in here the other day where the water filter is, and it seems kind of slushy in there. And I noticed there's some pink stuff that came out the valve here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little bit pink down the ground there. So kind of wondering if my pipes have froze a little bit and maybe it's squishing some of that out. Hopefully not. So after getting inside the camper and clearing off that solar panel, you can see even with that ice that's on there, it's drawing 0.1 amp. Went in here and checked. I'm still at 70% on my battery, which is actually a little bit higher if you use the scale of 12.4 on this. It actually says it's about 80% if you use this chart here that I have. But I think what I'm going to do is let it go for now, because we're supposed to have some sunshine in the next day or two. That should bring that back up. I was kind of concerned it was dropping below 50%. But I just wanted to let y'all see that that's what happened when you get a lot of snow load up there. Another thing that I noticed a little bit, I noticed a little bit of antifreeze. It looked like it was around the base of my toilet. So again, I'm going to have to check this thing out good this spring and see if I haven't cracked a line somewhere. I don't know, maybe I spilled a little bit when I was doing my winterization, but it's just something to look out for periodically if you're storing outside. So in conclusion, if you're storing outside and you don't have a cover or anything, and you're counting on that battery to be trickle charged with that solar panel, you may want to keep that thing clear it off as you can a chance, and check on it periodically. You may have to plug in your camper and top off those batteries. So far I've gone through almost a week without sunshine, and it's down to 70%. But I'm going to get some sunshiny days in the next day or so, so I'm feeling okay now that I cleared off the snow on top. So again, as far as that antifreeze being a little slushy, we're just going to have to check the thing out thoroughly in the spring when we actually de-winterize it and make sure we don't have any leaks. So that's about all I have with this RV short. And if you have any other questions, leave it in the comments.